Okay, so now we're going to have a look at how you close the conversation and summarise with the patient. Because, of course, we know at this stage, the patient hopefully has built that rapport with you. They feel comfortable talking and you've shared a lot of information with them. So it can be hard to know how to bring that to a close. So visual tools like the connections workbook is a great way of helping the patient to understand that the session has come to an end now, but this is what I'd like you to do to take home. And then when you come back, we can look at it a little bit more. You might also want to ask them how they're feeling at the end of the session, but start with a sentence like, okay, so let's summarise here how you're feeling. The word summarise or conclude will help them to understand that it's coming to an end, but it also helps them to feel empowered because you're giving the mic over to them, as it were. You know, you're giving the power over to them to decide how they're feeling. You may then want to end by giving them something that they can do in their own time. Now, it can be really difficult when there's so much emotion in the room when the patient is talking to know when to summarise what they're saying and to bring the session to an end. And so you do have to do that with a gentleness, with empathy and with kindness. But it's also important that that boundary is kept, that they know that this session has come to an end. I think sometimes for some nurses, when the session comes to an end, they can feel a bit powerless, like they haven't really helped so much in that session. But actually, the very fact that you've created an emotionally safe space for a patient to speak about what they're feeling would mean that actually you have done something really powerful there. And remember, with every situation that a patient is going through, you form part of a bigger circle of support for them. And what you're encouraging them to do is to access the support from the people and the support services around them. Of course, you can use the connections workbook. That's really powerful. It's a great visual tool for them to take away, to reflect, and you can then ask them to think about anything that they may want to talk about in the next session. So it gives them something to think about as well.